Dobro jutro, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Saturday, October 19th, 2019. I know I look like hell. Didn't sleep well last night at all. So, sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and get this reading started. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I meant to do this yesterday. I also want to thank everybody who emailed me yesterday and the day before while I was going through my thing. You know, you guys probably remember that from the video. So, I want to thank everybody who reached out to me for that. That was really, really touching. Thank you so much. So, Cancer's first thing out today, and I'm sorry for the lighting, guys. It's really early here. So I'm trying to do this before work, so I do feel a lot of twins kind of stepping back into hermit mode right now, kind of going within, you know, I feel like a lot is going on inside the twins' heads right now. It's like more of almost like a soul-searching sort of deal, trying to really disconnect from everything, disconnecting from the outside world, disconnecting from the 3D world, really not wanting to deal with anything, including not dealing with your shit. And I understand that. It can be very, very draining, especially the inner child work. And, you know, some of the energy surrounding this moon have been very, very confusing. It's like there is this overwhelming feeling of just insecurity. It's almost just like insecurity, instability on one side. And then on the other side, it's like arrogance and stubbornness and triggers just everywhere. So it's like a back and forth. It's like basically all of the aspects of Aries kind of coming out, really, with this moon, which is very, very interesting. And of course, you know, it's the Divine Masculine's moon. I just saw 222. But I do feel that with this hermit mode, with this disconnection, with stepping back, and I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines have stepped back from the connection, specifically, because they're done dealing with the bullshit. But I do feel that with stepping back, that a lot, again, you know, just ascensions, you know, a lot come into light, a lot of downloads we're getting, a lot of aha moments, really tapping into the spirituality of the journey, right? So, you know, that's definitely coming to light for Divine Feminine, but also Divine Masculine as well, believe it or not. So, it's happening little by little, guys, and I know I say that a lot because it's true, you know. Don't think in terms of 3D time. 3D time does not exist, right? Divine timing exists. There is no time. So, despite all of this, though, I do feel that, you know, the pull I feel is very strong today. I do feel a lot of inner child issues happening here. A lot of inner child issues have been triggered. With this moon that just came up, I do feel a lot of 3D situations that are happening right now with both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are triggering some past wounds from childhood, very heavily so. I do feel some blocks definitely in the heart chakra right now, specifically on the Divine Masculine side. I do feel the Divine Masculine right now is very, very guarded. Divine Feminine may be guarded as well, though. I mean, they can go either way. These energies can mirror. I've heard that said, and it's true, honestly. So again, Divine Feminine really digging her heels in. She's just done at this point. I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines pulling away from the connection. In the 3D, but also I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines kind of disconnecting from the 5D right now. And you know what? That's okay. If you need to take some time for yourself, do it. Some of these connections can be very, very draining, especially when your Divine Masculine is either unawakened or taking advantage of the energy that you're sending him. Or her, whatever. So if you need to take a step back, if you need to take a break, you know, that's your prerogative. You gotta do what you gotta do. I do feel that some Divine Masculines, though, are definitely it's like they're really, really fighting an internal battle here, but their 3D side is really, really stubborn. They're really rooted to the material. They're really rooted to finances. Some of this has to do with being codependent, but some of it also just has to do in general with greed, liking stuff, liking stuff. You know, so they put on this front to act like they're happy, to pretend they're happy, everything's fine, so they can keep their stuff. Okay, so this is a lesson that's needing to be learned right now with Divine Masculine. And actually some Divine Feminines, I do feel. Some Divine Feminines are rooted in this too, okay? This is not exclusively Divine Masculine, okay? Because it can, again, go back and forth. But I do feel some of these deceptions, these illusions. Self-deception is the main thing here. Self-deception. And then, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Right? Fake it till you make it. And you know what? Sometimes that works. But most of the time it doesn't. Okay? So a lot of masks coming off, a lot of illusions being shattered today, guys. Just in general. Like, I feel like this particular moon cycle, a lot of stuff has been revealed. A lot of stuff will be revealed. You may be hearing stuff through the grapevine, you know, that sort of thing. Let's take a look at Divine Masculine today, see what's going on with him. Well, he's ready to make a move somewhere. Now this could be in the connection, it could be toward Divine Feminine. I do feel a lot of sexual energy here, a lot of passion. For the connection, but it could also be something else. It could be him ready to move, literally move. He could be moving positions in his job, getting a promotion, working on something like financially, or make a move out of his karmic situation. There's something here he's been wanting to do that he wants to, you know, that he feels like he's ready to make a move towards. So that's an interesting development. But see, he's still here in the shadows. So it's almost like he's projecting this outward, but internally he's still facing the dark night of the soul. Okay? And so a lot of them definitely right now trying to find that inner strength. They're going through that inner struggle. A lot of them definitely, a lot of inner conflict going on here, okay? A lot of triggers happening. Again, I feel a lot with inner child issues, stuff like that's happening right now, and they're really trying to push through it, guys. A lot of them are just trying to suppress it. A lot of them again are just deceiving themselves that it's not a problem, right? And so they're pushing it down, suppressing, repressing. They're told that, you know, a lot of them, especially if they're actually, you know, the Divine Masculine is actually male. A lot of, unfortunately, male children, especially, are told as children that they can't feel, that they're not supposed to feel. And so they learn to suppress the emotion. And usually when there is any sort of emotion, it always comes out as anger. So if they're sad, anger. Frustration, anger. Right? Depression, anger. Which is actually kind of, it's not funny, but it's funny because that's how I am. I've always been very much, I've always had a very male personality in that way. So yeah, they're suppressing it, you know, these karmic situations again, a lot of them feeling very stuck in these karmic situations. Some of them have children, some of them have baby mamas, wives, overbearing mothers, you know, fathers, whatever, whatever the situation is in this particular collective. So, you know, a lot of it, again, I do feel is rooted in finances. A lot of them are really worried about finances. They could be, again, financially codependent on someone, or they are supporting someone, okay? And it's making them feel stuck. It's making them feel like they cannot move. They really want to resolve this. I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines Even though you stepped back, Divine Masculine's still wanting to come in and reconcile with you. They want to offer something. It's at this time though, it's like it's going to be a small offer if you get anything at all. They really want to though. It's really on their mind. I do feel a lot of them getting some downloads about past lives together. And again, the inner child work very, very highlighted here. So a lot of inner child issues happening. But they are remembering. They are, most of them, I feel like understand the journey more than you think they do. They understand the connection more than you think they do. Okay. And again, the sexual energy very, very high, right? So, you know, this is how Divine Masculine deals with his shit. Alright? So if he's in a dark night of the soul, is in a depressive state, if he's going through something, this is how they deal with their shit. Right? Sexual energy. It's like a ironically enough, it's like a release. Right? So this has been a thing for a while, guys, and we all know this, but also it's representing to me again the triggers that are happening right now. The triggers that lead to the realization that they're just not happy. They're not happy, guys. They're really not. You're probably feeling this, honestly. You're feeling this. It's like they're reaching for something and they just cannot get to it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the connection. It could be just something in their personal life. They've been trying to find their happiness for years and they can't find it. So, you know, they're kind of in this, again, this state of loss. They feel regret. They feel remorseful. They want this, but they're holding on to this. They don't know how to get here because they're sitting on this. They just don't move. Fear. A lot of them are scared, honestly. There's a lot going on right now, guys. And yes, I did say a bad word. Just ignore it. It's early. Alright, Divine Feminine. Hopefully it's not too long of a read. I gotta go to work. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, again, I do feel has pulled back. Moving forward with her mission at this time, trying to focus on herself, on her coins, on her own healing at this time. You know, trying not to let things bother her, you know. Yeah. There's the stag, which is interesting. Stag usually represents Divine Masculine too, so that's interesting there. So stepping away from Divine Masculine, moving forward with her mission, right? And I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines feeling some anxiety. They could be feeling anxiety from the Divine Masculine, okay? I know this is true in my case. But they also could be feeling anxiety because of, you know, the ascension symptoms, and maybe because they've pulled away, they're feeling anxious about it. Guys, use your own judgment. Use your own intuition, okay? Do like, I would recommend doing like I did and consulting your twin's higher self. Does the 5D communication help them? Okay, if you've pulled back on that, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Okay, follow your own advice. Okay, but I do feel some Divine Feminines are a little bit anxious about finances as well. So this is being mirrored. Now, maybe it's that you're feeling stagnant at your job. You know, things were going good and then it just kind of dropped off all of a sudden. Maybe you just had a complete financial upheaval. Something happened and you had to dip into your savings. You know, stuff like that. So some of this anxiety is definitely coming from this. But just remember, guys, okay, manifestation is a thing, alright? So if you're worried about things, if you're worried about not having money, what's going to happen? You're not going to have money. Okay. So manifest, guys. Manifest. Keep the thoughts positive. Keep the vibration high, right? Use that intuition, okay? Close those cycles of doubt. Move past the doubt. Stand in your light. Shine your light. Stand in your power. Okay, don't let anybody dim your light, even yourself. Don't let you dim your light. Okay, right? Because I do feel things are turning around right now, especially financially. I do feel, again, a lot of Divine Feminines are really stepping into their mission, stepping into their role. They're seeing these things manifest for them that can help them get out of the situations that they're in, whether that's a karmic situation, whether it's a, you know, maybe you want to get out of debt, you know, pay off your house, whatever. So this is happening, guys. And again, inner child work being highlighted here. Very much so, okay? So if you haven't been doing that, guys, it's time either to start or to continue if you took a minute. All right, so yeah, Divine Feminine stepping back into her power, I do feel. And I feel like Divine Feminine kind of been going into her masculine energy. And I said this, I think yesterday or the day before, I pulled the Emperor card. Divine Feminine kind of stepping into her masculine. Divine Masculine is going into his feminine a little bit more. And that's okay. Like, you have to go back and forth. But right now, it's like Divine Feminine's going back into that feminine role. Okay? And really understanding what it means to receive. Okay? Instead of being the giver, it's time to receive now. So that could be why some of you have stepped back. You know, that was the advice that your higher self gave you. And that's okay. So do whatever it is that your intuition's telling you to do. I am simply a messenger. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Wow. Okay. Well, that was fun. I don't even, you know what? I don't even know at this point. I'm just, yeah, we're just gonna go with it, okay? Because that was a lot. I really don't want this to be a long video though, so I'm gonna try to do this quick. I'm so sorry. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. Insecurity. They want you to be happy. 5D communication strong, guys. Dreams, visions, and they are lying to you and they regret it. Okay? They feel like they can't move right now. Most of them know exactly what they're doing. Okay? Timing just is not right now. And they're spying on you. Okay? I don't really know what to say to that, so. A lot of them definitely want to come talk to you about some stuff that's manifesting in their lives, okay? Whether it's good or bad. But just keep in mind, you're always mirroring, okay? So if you're going through something, they're going through something. And this is definitely being mirrored right now, guys. Lying to you. Woohoo! Now, this could be spiritually young, it could be physically. I'm not really quite sure what this card means anymore and who this actually resonates for, but there you go. Some of them seriously feeling doubt. They don't think they're good enough for you. Bam! Inner child wounds. Some of them do think that you're happier without them. They don't want you in their mess. Some of them are saying that you're just friends, but in reality, they want more. They're getting it. Alright, so... okay. Alright, let's get some messages and advice from Source, the universe. What do you got for us today? Oh. Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. Oh, sometimes the cards just like fly out, y'all. It's not. I don't even know. Oh, yes, yeah. Sexual energy. Believe it or not, this is actually very healing for Divine Masculine. Raises the vibration. Okay, again, this is how they deal with their shit. Okay, so if you're feeling this today, up to you whether you want to reciprocate that. Okay? But just know it's going to be very strong today, okay? Because we got a double whammy here. Double whammy. Alright? Okay, don't fall into the victim mentality, guys. The world is not against you. If anything, the universe is trying to help you. Okay, so don't fall into that victim mentality. You know, I've had comments before, people are doing black magic on me. I don't know what to do about my karmic, or, my divine masculine's a butthole. Right, I got it. But what are you doing to fix the situation? Are you feeding energy into that, into the negativity? Don't do that. If you feed negativity, you will only get negativity. Okay, break away from it. All right. I feel like, despite appearances, both twins are very, very obsessed right now. Okay. Try to resist the temptation of this, guys. I know it's really, really easy to fall back into that, but you need to focus on yourself. Stop trying to focus on the union right now. But see, look at that. One candle is lit while the other one is out. See that? Oh, and mirroring too. So, mirroring big time. And oh gosh, the age-old mantra for the Divine Feminine, patience! So yeah, have patience, okay guys? Have patience with your divine counterpart. Have patience with yourself as you heal, okay? This journey is not an easy one. If you thought you were going to be in union in 2 weeks after waking up, yeah, no, that illusion needs to go away, okay? Because that is not how it works. And I am so sorry that you thought that, but no, absolutely not, okay? It's a constant process of burning down towers and rebuilding them, okay? And right now, some of you are definitely recovering from triggers and towers. Divine Masculine is as well. So just keep that in mind. You're going through it, they're going through it. Remember, because you mirror, all right? Because you're the same soul, all right? All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.